What's up, guys? It's your bro, Richie again. Today's video is now part 3 on the Today's now part 3 on the Gen 3 Camaro. So part 3 on the Gen 3 Camaro, and today I'm now going to be doing the next ones, which are both 1985. Excuse me, 1985. So 1985. So 1985 and 1986. So this is gonna be pretty cool. Alright, so before I start, make sure you all like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think. Hit the notification bell, and hit all so you literally know when to make brand new uploads. Alright, so without any further ado, let's begin. For those wondering what the heck that was, it was this. It's pretty cool. What this is, I got myself a drink. What this is Rio Tropical. Right here, it says it's with orange, guava, apricot, mango, and passion fruit in sparkling water. Source of vitamin C with both real fruits and juice. So that's pretty cool. This is technically a lightly sparkling tropical fruit juice soft drink with both sugar and sweeteners. The ingredients are lightly carbonated water, fruit juice, fruit juice, and puree. It's like saying the word pure. It's like saying pure, but adding the letter E to the mix. From concentrate, which is 11%. This is 11%. Also orange, guava, apricot, mango, passion fruit, sugar and acid with citric acid, vitamin C sweeteners, with ace sulfame K. Not sure what that is. Sucralose and natural flavorings. It's quite cool. Alright. So without any further ado, let's begin. So first off is 1985. Here we go. So for 1985, Chevy introduced the IROC Z, the IROC Z version that was named after the International Race of Champions, offered as an option pack on the Z28. Offered as an option pack on the Z28, the Camaro IROC Z featured an upgraded suspension, lowered ride height, specially valved Delco Bilstein shocks, so Bilstein shock absorbers, larger diameter sway bars, a steering slash frame brace known as the Wonder Bar, a special decal back, and an optional TPI, so tuned port injection so tuned port injection system taken from the Corvette. It also shared it also shared the Corvette's Goodyear uh Gator Goodyear it also shared a Corvette's Goodyear Gatorback Gatorback unidirectional tires. So unidirectional tires in a 245 245/50 VR16. So 245/50 VR16 size versus the Corvette size of 255 50 VR16s. And received a unique new aluminum 5-spoke 16 16 by 8 wheels. So 16 by 8-inch wheels. The new wheels were designed the new wheels were designed with different offsets, both front and rear, resulting in the words front or rear cast into the wheels to distinguish which wheel went where. The IROC-Z was on Car and Drivers magazine. So another name for tuned port injection is just fuel injection, which is the intro of fuel in an internal combustion engine, most commonly automotive engines, by the means of a fuel injector. This article focuses on fuel injection in reciprocating piston and those rotary engines that both Mazda use for their RX-7s and RX-8s, even the RX-3 as well. Literally, I hate rotaries. They're not as reliable as any of the other engines. But yeah, if I had to choose a Japanese engine, I would go with either RB26 or maybe RB25, I don't know, or a 2JZ or 1J, or either a 2JZ or 1JZ, I don't know. Possibly also 4J63 and EJ257. So either an engine from an R34 GTR or GTT, Mark 4 Supra or a Toyota Chaser, or either a Subaru WRX STI or just a regular WRX, or just a Super STI, or an Evo. So an Evo, either Evo 7 or Evo 8. I don't know. Anyways. So yeah, for 1985, Chevy introduced the IROC-Z version that was named after the International Race of Champions, offered as an option pack on the Z28. offered as an option pack on a Z offered as an option pack on a Z28. The Camaro IROC-Z featured an upgraded suspension, lowered ride height, specially valved Delco Bilstein shocks. So Delco Bilstein shocks. So shock absorbers, larger diameter sway bars, a steering slash frame brace known as the Wonder Bar. The steering slash frame brace known as the Wonder Bar. a special decal pack. A special decal pack. It's like a sticker pack. And an optional tuned port injection or just fuel injection system. Taken from the Corvette. It also shared the Corvette's Goodyear Gatorback international. So Goodyear Gatorback unidirectional tires. Um, in a VR16 in a VR16 size, which is 245/50 versus the Corvette's 255/50 size, and received unique new aluminum new aluminum 5-spoke 16 by 8-inch wheels. Pretty cool. The new wheels were designed with different offsets for both front and rear, resulting in the words front or rear cast into the wheels to distinguish which wheel went where. The IROC-Z was on Car and Driver magazine's 10 best list 10 best list for 1985. Ow. So for 1985, the 5 liter so the 5 liter 305 TPI, so tuned port injected LB9 V8 was rated. So the 5 liter at so 5 liter the 5 liter 305 tuned port injected LB9 V8 was rated at 215 horsepower with the 4-barrel big block with the 4-barrel big block LG4 V8 at 155 horsepower, so 60 less than the 5 liter. So 60 less than the tuned port injected LB9 V8. Same with the 4-barrel big block 5 liter 305 LG4 V8 at 155 horsepower, and the another 5-liter 4-barrel big block high output. So another 5-liter 4-barrel big block high output 305 L69 V8 at 190 horsepower. Out of those three, I still picked the one with 215 horsepower. A total of 2,400, so 2,497, almost 2,500 if you had 3 more. L69 IROC L69 IROC-Z models were made for 1985. The LB9 so LB9 was available only the LB9 so LB9 was available only on both the Z28 and the IROC-Z model with a TH700-R4 automatic gearbox. So automatic. A total of 205 IROC-Zs equipped with the LB9 5-liter 305 V8 with a G92 performance axle ratio option. So performance axle ratio option were made in performance axle ratio option were made in 1985. So were made in 1985. So 40 years ago. The G92 say a total of a total of 205 IROC-Zs, equipped with the LB9 305 V8 with a G92 performance axle ratio option, were made in 1985. The G92 option upgraded upgraded the rear axle gear ratio from 3.23, so 3.23 to 3.42. So it was 0.19 more than previously. Well, almost 0.2. Also new for 1985. Um, all Camaros featured refreshed noses, so refreshed front bumpers, a new deeper balances, and front wing or spoiler for the Z28, and the newly introduced IROC Z. The speedometers no longer had the unique double pointed or twin pointed needle that or double pointed needle that simultaneously reads both miles an hour and kilometers an hour. They were replaced by conventional single pointer 85-mile-an-hour units. For 1985, a 1C5 RPO California IROC Z was also made. Chevys excuse me. Chevys California 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 marketing group. So California marketing group um so marketing group came up with the idea, and it was for sale in California only. A total of 250 black and 200 a total of 250 black and 250 red examples were produced. They were all equipped with a 5 liter uh T 5 liter 5 liter TPI LB9 305 V8 and a TH 700 so TH 700-4 not 4 so TH 700 so TH 700 dash R4 automatic all came equipped with the IROC-Z fog lights, wheels, and ground effects. But with the base Camaros, hood without the hood louvers, rear decollete without the wing, and no and no exterior decals. One more I'll do is 1986. Okay, so a newly required CHMSL, so center high mounted stop lamp. I'm trying to figure that out for like since yesterday, I believe. Like, what the heck does CHMSL stood for? Now I finally got the answer for it. It stands for center. Excuse me. It stands for center high mounted stoplight. Which is known as automotive lighting. So automotive lighting. Automotive lighting. Alright, so we'll do one more for now. 1986. Let's do a new a newly a newly required CHMSL center high mounted stoplight or lamp, whatever we want to call it, was installed on the Camaro. 1986 was the only year. 19, 1986 was the only excuse me. 1986 was the only year. So it's the only year to see this. 1986 was the only year to see this attached to the outside. To see this attached to the outside hatch. Excuse me. Outside hatchback glass on base model SC, so sport coupes, Z28s and Z28s and Iraq. So Z28s and Iraq Z28s and Z28s and Iraq Zs, except for apart from the 1987 1987 base models that didn't have the wing, so didn't have a spoiler. This was the final year. So the final year for the L69, L69, so L69, so L69, uh, 5 liter, 305 HO, so high output, 4-barrel big block V8 option, of which 63 were built. 63 were built for racing in Canada's Canada's Players Series, and 11 for public sale, making a total of 74. The 2.8 liter 2.8 liter 2.8 liter V6 was now the standard engine in the base model, replacing the original 2.5 liter inline 4. So 2.5 liter inline 4. The 305, so the 5 liter, the 5 liter, the 5 liter, 305, TPI, so fuel injected LB9 V8 horsepower rating dropped from 215 to 190. 25 horsepower less. It's not that bad, but still, it's not so much. So from 215 to a decreased 109. So 215 to a decreased 190 horsepower. 190 horsepower in the Iraq Z models. So in the Iraq Z models, all V8s, can't talk. All V8s, so all V8s received a new one-piece rear main seal. Braking performance was 139. Well, right up to 140 feet. So 140 feet from 60 miles an hour. Give it less if you upgraded to brakes. Last part, and I'll leave it there for now. 1986. So 1986 would be the final year. So final year final year for the Berlin at a trim level. Alright, so that'll be it for now. I'll be back a little bit later. So for my next Camaro video will be about both the 1987 and 1987 1987 and 1988 versions. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Okay, so that'll be it. If you guys like this video, sorry, if you guys like this video, like and subscribe. So like and subscribe. Comment down below. Comment down below what you guys think. Hit the notification bell and hit all. So you're alerted of when I make radio uploads. Alright, so that'll be it for now. I'll be back a little bit later for the next video. So I'll see you guys a little later in the next video. But until then, stay safe. Have a great evening. and have a great day tomorrow morning. And I'll see you guys soon in the next video. So take care, folks. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.